Another day gone, another job done, another sigh of relief as I step into the place I call home. Head on the hook, coat by the door, keys laying where I tossed them, shoes kicked off on the floor. Cold one in hand, bill come take your choice, what number set to mute. It's the end of the week and there's a list of things I wanna do, but then comes a question which always gets under my skin. How was your day? Oh Lord, here we go again. Damn these social niceties, I know what you're asking, but the answer is not the one I wanna give. You want the real story behind how I got Jim Bob out of there. You wanna hear who won the tennis match I had with a mayor outside City Hall. You wanna hear the events that led up to me making that call. I was only acting in my client's best interest when I argued their defense. That jackass partner of mine called in sick again. I had to pull a triple shift. You're always asking for stories, but never connecting the dots. I wonder if you can see who I really am, 'cause frankly I think you don't give a damn. You never ask about me or how I truly am. You dust the surface, but only out of social courtesies. You never prod deeper, I think, into what I think you believe. You figured me out even after all these years, but you never bothered to let the genie out of its bottle, let alone set it free. So do you really care about me? Philosophies that's formed with time. Do you really want to know what I think of you in that dress? Do you really want to hear my opinions on politics? Do you honestly want me to decompress and tell you how I really feel? 'Cause I spend my life dealing with these social niceties, and I've got some questions of my own. A day off work, a day without pay, a 4-hour wait for a 10-minute chat with the doctor, then I'm on my way. Those visits always start the same with those damn questions that annoy me to heaven and hell. How have you been? What's going on with you? How do you feel? What's on your mind? I could answer honestly, but damn these social niceties, where would I start? Where should I begin with getting looked over for that promotion? Because 20 years dedication to the company doesn't amount to a bachelor's degree, or the disaster that was my sister's wedding when a groom showed up at the altar having already eloped a week before with my boss's son. Brother, don't get me started on how I actually feel, because frankly I think you don't give a damn. You ask how I'm doing, but not how I truly am. You check my symptoms and treat my wounds, but never get to the cause of my ill. There's no amount of medication or therapy that can cure these kind of woes, because frankly I'm sick of these social niceties, these questions that don't mean a damn. You dust the surface, but only out of professional courtesies. You never look deeper into how I really feel. You believe you figured me out even after all these years, yet you never bothered to let the genie out of its bottle, let alone set it free. So do you really care about me and what I think, or are you more interested in your medical career? Do you really want to know how I feel? Do you really want to know what's locked away behind reading what the world have to say. Some of it makes me smirk, some makes me cringe. Most just give advertisements and bonnet replies, but the more I scroll, the more I learn and understand. The old ways are gone and I'm stuck in the past. The world's going to hell and it's going there fast. A simple offhanded comment now makes the headline news, while the media dismisses mass shooting as a simple accident. People ask, who cares if we tear it down? Who cares if we dig ourselves deeper into debt? Who gives a damn? Well, frankly, I give a damn, because I remember a world that was never on fire, when my nation made me a promise, when thinking wasn't a crime, the day the markets crashed and the towers fell, when kids could just be kids, when everyone could afford a house with a white picket fence, and your character mattered more than the color of your skin. But damn, these social niceties. Damn. 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 Why don't people say what they mean these days? What happened to common sense? Lord,